everyone, welcome back to my channel, Mental Health Over Coffee. Today, we're talking about gaslighting. What is it and why is it so bad? So grab your cup of coffee and join me. The definition of gaslighting is to manipulate someone by psychological means into questioning their own sanity. This usually happens in cases of emotional abuse or in toxic relationships and friendships where the gaslighter uses their position of power to make the person being gaslighted feel as though they're going crazy or are being irrational or overly emotional. So gaslighting is a type of emotional abuse. So the person doesn't straight up call you names or put you down, but instead they make you question your own thoughts, your own feelings, and action. So here are the top 4 examples of somebody who is being gaslighted. So the first one is called trivializing. This is where the person makes you feel as though your needs don't matter. So they might say something along the lines of, really, you're getting upset over something so small, or you're just too sensitive. The second one is forgetting or denial. And this is where the person forgets about a situation that they were involved in that made you upset, or they straight up deny it altogether. So a good example of this would be if you try to talk to someone about something that they did to upset you, and they say something like, What are you talking about? I never said that, or I never did that, or no, I don't remember that at all. You're making it all up. The next one is diverting, and this is when the person uses so-called influence in your life to be the main source of the problem. So they would say something like, your friends are always putting things in your head, or if you hadn't talked to your mom, or if you hadn't talked to your friend or family member about this, you would be just fine. Or you're always so easily influenced by other people. The next one is when the other person questions your memory. So they may try to blame you by saying that you are just remembering things incorrectly, and they may say something like, you're exaggerating, and you're forgetting you're part of this too, or you never remember the full details of the story. So how can you know if you're being gaslighted? Because these things may happen from time to time. Well, the main points will be, how are you feeling on a day-to-day basis? You might be constantly second-guessing yourself or asking yourself, am I too sensitive? You may be feeling confused and even crazy. So if you're always apologizing to your partner, or if you are frequently making excuses for your partner's behaviors to friends and family members, you may find that you are withholding information from friends and family so that you don't have to explain or make up excuses for them. You may start lying to your partner or to the person who's gaslighting you to avoid the put downs and the reality twists. You might have an overall sense that you used to be a very different person. Maybe you were more confident or more fun-loving or more relaxed. You might wonder if you are good enough, or a good enough friend, a good enough partner. And if you found yourself nodding to many of these, I urge you to talk to someone. Gaslighting is a form of emotional abuse, and it's serious and can really cause you to feel down and depressed and anxious and just really bad about yourself. So I will leave a few things in the description, some resources in the description, so that if you or someone you know is experiencing any sort of abuse, you can reach out for help. Thanks again for joining me today. Join me again next week for a new mental health topic.